was born and raised in a little tiny dot on the map called Kingston, Washington. It's just outside Seattle, and there were not very many people that lived there when I was growing up. Very small town, and after that, I went to high school on Bainbridge Island, and I've lived all around Seattle, the Seattle area. My whole family's up there still. So I am from the rainy state. Coming out to LA was strictly porn. I originally was shooting porn in Florida. Really the only difference between Florida and LA for me at the time when I was starting porn was the agency in Florida would pay for my ticket to get out there, and I had no money. So I had them buy my ticket, went down to Florida with nothing, one suitcase, full of ratty clothes, and because I didn't come from, a super wealthy family, so most of the stuff that I had purchased on my own in college, or, not the nicest stuff. So I went down to Florida and started shooting down there, met a director out there, one of my first shoots, and he looked at me and was like, "You're going to be a big star. You need to go to LA." And I was like, I am a big star. And I kind of got up my gumption, packed up my one little suitcase, and flew myself over here with the little money that I did have, and, started my career out here. It's been 2 years now. My best experience in the movie, when I took it all in my ass. To be perfectly honest, there are some things that I feel like I could never do. And anytime I trump one of those ideas, I tell myself, you could never fit a dick that big in your ass. You could never be comfortable enough. You could never crave it enough. Even if you did, you wouldn't love it. You'd hate it. You know what? As he was doing it, if you watch, I start pulling back. No, I'm not gonna let myself. And then somehow, whatever let go, something snapped in my brain, and all of a sudden, it was in, completely in. And I loved it. It was like, what the fuck is going on? I fit it? Okay, first I fit it, then I love it, and then he's fucking me hard. He gave it to me. It was not a pussy. There was no like, I'm gonna hold back and I know that you haven't had a dick this big. It was, no, you're gonna take it and you're gonna love it. And I did, and my whole body was shaking and I couldn't breathe. And I think at one point I was drooling on myself. It was, at that moment I knew that I had really experienced something that I never thought I would ever experience in my life. I had dicks in my ass, nothing that big and nothing that intense. And I didn't know I could do it. I didn't know I could do it. I knew that I would do my best to do a great scene. I would give it my all, but damn, I did not anticipate that one.